Well, hello. Welcome back to the show that once read, those who have been crushed by authority will, in the end, crush authority. It's we, the revolution. Tinville has told me, trusty Tinville here, that today we only have quick cases. So that's good. Let me just check the hierarchy quick. Looking good there. Let me just check our standing. Looking good all around. Everything is coming up fidele. Let's get in here. Arnaud. Two soldiers of the National Guard, Jean-Pascal Desmarais and Bastien Perrot, had to intervene at Arnaud's house. The man had beaten his son and attacked a soldier with a knife. Thus, we accuse him of battery and assault. Sorry about your luck. Jean Bernet. During a march in support of the National Convention, Jean Charles Bernet was standing at the corner of the Place de la Révolution. Witnesses and members of the guard confirmed that he was yelling, Le Roi Soleil shall return. No comment is needed. I kind of need a comment. We just threw an aristocrat in the brig, so let's just let this guy go. Farquhar, Rigal, Sellier, and Bossinat. It's not enough to give me one French name. You got to cram four of them right there in the title. Late at night, four youngsters broke the lid off a well and defecated in it as a joke. The watchman who caught them testified that prior to that, the children had tried to drown a cat. Luckily, the animal managed to break free. See, this is when I feel bad not having a prison option. Remember way back early we had an option to send people to prison? Well, I don't feel that bad about it. Get wrecked. Okay. When military quartermasters arrived at the river port to confiscate goods needed at the front, one of the merchants started to incite the others. Gail Camille ran around the port yelling. Luckily, there were enough soldiers to bring things under order. See, this is interesting, right? The military is confiscating goods from the merchants. It's not like these were requisitioned or anything. It's hey, we're just taking this stuff because we need it at the front. Okay, another aristocratic one. Four criminals and with aristocratic roots. Not going to read those names; they're ridiculous. Like, what is this? Vigoro, assaulted soldiers who were on duty in front of a guardhouse at night. They then entered the guardhouse, set it on fire, and ran away. Okay. Sorry, aristocrats, you're having a bad day in court. Late in the evening, Joseph Compret was assaulted in his small butcher's house. He so skillfully defended himself with a cleaver that the assailants bled to death a few blocks away. Compret did not report his crime. The guard found him after interrogating witnesses. What? So someone came into his shop, assaulted him, he chopped them, they died. Now they're charging this guy? No, you're innocent. Okay. Well, I gotta sign it. And put the Owl of Wisdom on there. Thank you. Even the least power deserve justice. Of course they do. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. Oh, okay.
Who are you talking to? You would be happy to hand power over to people who cannot even read properly.
What? So you're saying that the poor are only good to die at the front?
Oh, perhaps it is the destiny of the Paris Commune to be shot at
These are the two.
in order to protect others.
These are the two we're trying to get to work together.
How dare you?
Gentlemen, we met here to make an alliance. We must, since we are all burdened by weaknesses that Robespierre does not have.
I'm going to save my influence points. And withdrawn, I think we use aggressive. Bullheaded, I think we use manipulative. Attached, I think we use manipulative. And then we're just going to guess at these two. Okay, so strong, perfect, perfect, strong. So we can just follow everything except we'll need to change the fourth one. And I think we'll use humility there.
Robespierre's paranoia has done enough harm already. It is our duty to eliminate such rabid vermin.
France has survived ages of dictatorship. It will survive Robespierre as well.
Why do we even talk to the boor?
Even together we can hardly match Robespierre's power. Do not put your head into the lion's mouth, as he will devour you without remorse.
Do you know something that I do not?
Alexis is right. On our own, each of us are easy prey.
That's right. That's why we got to band together.
Gobel will betray you as he has betrayed me. Robespierre simply has more to offer than any of us.
This is the one we got wrong, right? So I wanted to try this.
Let us say I have influence on someone who will make a better scapegoat than Gobel. Prosecutor Tonville.
I
Tonville?
will resign from my post in the Committee of Public Safety and propose that Tonville should replace me.
Tonville?
Robespierre will turn his attention to him, and we will gain some freedom to act.
Tonville is a prosecutor and enjoys a good reputation among the people. It is possible that Robespierre could see him as a rival for the position of the highest statesman of France.
Why would you put an I there if it's Ton?
All I have to do is show him that power is within his reach. Tonville wants it as much as we do.
It might work. Strict cooperation and trust will be the key to conquering Robespierre.
All right. Let us get rid of Robespierre once and for all.
Man, we're going after Gobel and Robespierre? Oh, look at them big endorsements there, right? That's why we got the common folk and the nobles working together, the aristocrats, to go after Gobel and Robespierre. It's getting real now. Eating dinner alone? Okay. Yeah, everybody's kind of pissed at me. Let's try this. Like, yeah. Oh, this used to. He used to like this, I thought. Okay, actually, let's go with the viola concerto. See if we can get both of these up. Come out of the red. Oh, she went up a lot. Good. Good, 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 good. Is it time to unveil the statue yet? Man. Renard is fighting back hard. Like, half of his crap's burning. When do we do... See, I don't get... Remember it used to say like 5 days, 4 days until the statue is revealed? I kind of thought we were there. Maybe not. I do have... That's 6. That's 6. These are 5. I don't really care about that trial stuff, though. Let's see what the intrigue is, if we got to do some persuasions. Didn't I pass that? Gobel's death. What? Gobel's son has once more paid him a visit. This time their argument became more heated and included a firearm. We do not know what manner of accusations were made during the meeting. The testimonies of the neighbors, however, lead us to believe that the conversation eventually turned into a fight that ended with a bullet in Gobel's chest. He died where he fell, and Boutin, or is it Bouton, has been arrested. Your murdered child has been avenged. You could exculpate the murderer. After all, you were responsible for luring him out of hiding. Prosecutor Tonville will make a perfect human shield. He will take Danton's place with a clean record, and we will use his gratitude in the fortune. Moreover, we will get Robespierre's blood up, since he will probably interpret this as a move towards us gaining control of the Committee of Public Safety. Can I go back? Shit, I can't go back. Alright. Danton is ready to resign his position at any moment. Everything is happening suspiciously fast. Because you were not expecting it, an independent observer would say that you have worked hard to get this promotion. It could also be an obvious trap. Okay. Attached. I forget. I think we use manipulative and oversensitive. I think we use carelessness. Oh, I was wrong on that one. Strong, perfect. And we'll have to redo the last one. You do not seem to be a person able to live with the knowledge that someone else does your work, as I already do in the court. I am not the right person to save the reputation of the Committee of Public Safety. There are better and more experienced candidates. If Robespierre managed to climb to the top, why would you not do the same? You are equally as good. The committee needs to be supervised. It must be transparent and lawful. Who else could be assigned this difficult task? And this is one we need. Let's try humility. Hear the voice of an exhausted France, so desperate for freedom. Danton, Hervé, and I, we understand and want to give this freedom to France. Please, say yes and make things right. I picked it right. Fine, I will think this through and give you my answer tomorrow in the courtroom. Okay. I guess we didn't get a success here. I thought I did good at that meeting. I don't know. Okay, let's spend some time with the family. I really can't do anything here because there's nothing but fighting. Everybody's injured. I guess we'll just call that a day there. Got some zero sugar Diet Coke, or zero sugar cherry Coke here. Oh, which is not that great, to be honest with you. Okay. Fencing school. Horace Lavalle, a famous fencer, wants to teach his art at a private school that will be based in one of the sections of Paris. However, even the most prominent names cannot be sure of meeting the financial needs of local officials. Laval came to you when the employees of City Hall asked for too high a bribe for all the required documents and permits. He does not want to give you any names, and he is unwilling to stigmatize the officials. But he believes that the support of a judge will be enough to convince him to make a smaller, more fitting token of gratitude. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and support him, and hopefully that'll come back and do good things for me. Although I have spent all my influence points. Let's see what we're dealing with here. And I just kind of realized I can do this. The defendant, we're dealing with murder. Oh boy. The defendant is young officer Gerard Bouton. See, now I know I is an O. I am making progress. Evidence suggests that he killed the former Archbishop of Paris, Jean-Baptiste Gobel. Oh, this is his son. Yesterday afternoon, in the victim's place of residence, a pistol shot was heard. Neighbors entered Gobel's room and immediately found a young man with a smoking gun in his hand. The victim was lying on the floor with a hole in his chest. They called the guard immediately, as the young man refused to put the murder weapon away. Due to the position of the victim, the crime scene was attended by Commander-in-Chief Francis Henry himself. As the latter entered the room, he noticed that Bouton had finished loading the gun and was ready to shoot again, this time intending to kill himself. Henry engaged... Now wait a minute. If I is O, what is O? Is that Henry? Henry? I don't know. Maybe I should look up French pronunciation, basic French pronunciation. But I can't be bothered. Engaged in negotiations, and after almost 20 minutes was able to convince the officer to lower the weapons. Guards immediately grabbed and incapacitated the murderer before leading him away to jail. During a short interrogation in his cell, the defendant remained silent. Henry was present during the attempt to obtain information, which seems strange to me, but he is the commander-in-chief, so he can do as he pleases. Unfortunately, an incident took place. After the investigators left, one of the guards returned to the cell, threw himself at the defendant, and kicked him several times, shouting, "What do you know about Robespierre? What do you know about the commander?" Interesting. I try to avoid rumors, but one piece of gossip could be crucial to this case. Monsieur le Judge is probably unaware, like most Parisians, that it is said that young Botines is Gobel's illegitimate son. Never heard of that before in my life. No idea. Complete surprise. The very same who has been the talk of the town lately. If that is true, we are dealing with both tragedy and a mystery. Why would a son kill his own father? I would not have been able to determine the truth. Perhaps you will. Maybe the less we say about this, the better. Let's get the introduction out of the way. We would like the defendant to state his name. Gerard Bouton, son of Jean-Baptiste Gobel. Incredible. Okay. Let's... No change. Oh, yeah, Gobel got crossed out, of course. Oh, I didn't notice that before. It tells you what has happened to them. Shot, guillotine, guillotine, guillotine. I wonder how those people got to the guillotine. Strange. Strange that so many people underneath my position just happened to end up at the guillotine. Let's take a look at our position. Pretty good now, except the aristocrats are a little pissed at us. Influence is perfect. Our reputation is perfect. Let's take a look quick. Do we have any short trials? No short trials. So, move. Why can't I move this? The aristocrats are looking for a release. Oh man, the common folk hate that. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the report we need to find. Was it... We'll double check this. Was it just a guard or Henry? Let's double check. Henry... yeah, okay, so he was actually there first. What pushed the defendant to commit murder? And we'll have to try to uncover that one. Did the defendant confirm the rumors about the victim's paternity? We'll have to get back to that one. I don't think this was counter-revolutionary. But maybe we'll change it. Okay. Let's see how we do here. Really? I can make 2 mistakes? Oh, but we only have 3 things here. An illegitimate son has to be extenuating circumstances, right? Pistol has to be the method. Why did this gunshot wound go away? Interesting. A suicide attempt. Silence under arrest. Personality. Assault on the defendant. Method. A suicide attempt. Assault on the defendant. I don't know. Okay, one of these is going to go. Obviously, one of these has to go in the 2 spots. Because we still have 3 questions left and 2 topics. So I'm thinking suicide attempt would go into 2 spots. Which means I have a 2/3 chance. I knew it. I think I would rather get this one in. Ah, damn. Okay. Well, we'll see what we got. Whoops. Very simple. What happened? Did you not see the wound in his chest? Rather, what happened before the murder? I came to my father, who had more important things on his mind than his own bastard. What was the tone of the conversation? It was cold. No, I think it's better to say icy. My father had a grudge against me. Why? Because I had turned to others with my problems, and that caused him trouble. He had just started a new chapter in his career. When did the shooting take place? After the short conversation. It was fast. To me, he became nothing more than a piece of meat, and no different than an enemy on the front. How else could one treat a father that regards his own sons with such contempt? Okay, so, yeah, he confessed. The victim's antipathy. Wait, did the defendant confirm the rumors about the victim's paternity? Yes. I'm going to sign that right now. Why did you reload the weapon? I decided it was no longer necessary for me to continue with my life. That is obvious. You committed a terrible crime. Not for that reason. My mother will die soon. My father lay dead before me. I will probably be guillotined for shooting him. You will. And even if I was released, I would be finished as a military officer. The court would pass a sentence, and then my commanding officers would pass their own. That would be against the law. I can see that you have not been in the army, citizen, but however it is viewed, my suicide would have been regrettable as an honorable end, regarded as an honorable end to the affair. That is what I think. What are we trying to do here? I think it's got to be death penalty. Please explain the rumors of you being the Archbishop's son. What rumors? Everyone knows the truth by now. Do you want me to exaggerate it and present some dramatic details so the cattle can have fun? We're not animals. Well, I've been listening to that peanut gallery all game. If you're not animals, you're damn close. Why did you not tell the truth when those revelations were disclosed? I swore to my mother. That was the only reason I needed. Do you want to take a secret with you to the grave? That would have been best. The family secret should not be discussed and mocked by outsiders. Is he talking about us again? Will you not defend yourself? I already have. By shooting my father, I defend both my honor and that of my mother. Now, I will die with dignity. Why didn't the jury go over here? We'll call one. How's the people are sitting comfortably. How do you keep the cell? Let's summon the witness. I'm going to try to get this up for the jury too. Please introduce yourself. In case anyone here has not recognized me, my name is Francis Henraw, and I'm Commander-in-Chief of the National Guard. How were you able to convince the defendant to surrender? We had a long talk. About what? I told him that dishonoring the military uniform by killing himself was a greater crime than what he had done to Gobel. And that convinced him. He is an officer. You have never worn a uniform, so you would not understand it. But he has a deep respect for the army. Yes? That convinced him. This is kind of interesting. But I'm not going to ask him that because I think we're trying to get Robespierre. Here. Did you send in the guard who attacked the defendant? Do not be ridiculous. The man was acting independently and will be punished for it. How? I have not decided yet. But it is interesting that you are more concerned about a hot-tempered guard than a murderer. You can stop with your insinuations. Has any guard ever shown such insubordination before? No, never. Things like that do not happen under my command. And yet he did it, just when a prisoner could have information concerning yourself that he should not have had. I will not comment on such absurdity. I guess we'll run all the questions we have available. Why did you keep silent in the cell when the guards ask you questions? Because all of a sudden many important figures have become interested in me. I was visited by Citizen Hebert, then later Henroy came in with the guards. What does that have to do with anything? Each of them asked if my father had told me something unusual before my death, anything that shocked or frightened me. And did he? The revolution is not yet over, and you can only promise me, Monsieur le Judge, that you will take care of my mother. It is not up to the judges of this tribunal to make promises of that kind. Tell me where she is, and her whole man will take care of her. Do not say then, as you wish. Well, we didn't get the jury over to our side, but we're still going death. He is guilty and will end on the guillotine. He is not worthy of the uniform. Bring him here, I'll sort the bastard out. And doesn't matter what we have to say. Look, I've been ignoring you guys all game. Don't be surprised now. Oh, what's... I don't... Hey. Still good. Still good. We'll go ahead and skip the speech this time. Let me die quickly. Easy as that. I kind of want to go gambling. Kind of do, but I think we'll go home tonight. I think we'll try to get some more points. That looks... Oh, visit Frederick's grave. All right, let's do some fundraising for the orphanage. Everybody likes that. And maybe we can get this guy out of the red. Unfortunately not. But that's good. That's good here. I just got an achievement. Kill 30 enemy units. I really... Checking fervor levels. They seem okay. What does this guy do again? Increase influence. All right, let's try to... So I only got 2 guys now. All right, let's try to increase influence here, I guess. Because I'll probably lose... Well, he already has that one. When's the inspection? I don't have any influence points to do anything here, so let's look at the intrigue. Robespierre supports the clergy. Let us start with rumors that could disturb Robespierre's impeccable reputation. We will use her there was a hockey player, a goalie, France. Is it Francois Herbet with that last name? Now I don't remember how to pronounce it. Anyway, we will use Herbet's words that suggest that Robespierre officially supports. He played with he played with the Avalanche, right? Or am I thinking of Wow? Anyway, Robespierre officially supports the corrupted clergy. Let Herbet's paper, Le Père du Chêne, make a few suggestions that the church brought Robespierre and paid for his support. We will hear whispers in the streets claiming that, in this case, overthrowing the idol would be good. We'll go... I don't know. I kind of like this disguised as a priest. Let's try espionage. Why not? That'll be the next day. It is time to drag Tonville out of the shadows. Concealed maneuvers are Robespierre's specialty. The crowd must believe that Tonville will restore order in the Committee of Public Safety. The convention will follow it blindly as they find the streets even more terrifying than Robespierre. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. I think that's it. Or is there more? There's no more surprises for me today. So, hey, we're going to cut this one short because the 76ers play the Miami Heat. Minor cases to deal with today. Perfect. What was I saying? Oh, the Sixers are playing the Miami Heat in the play-in tournament here in just like a half an hour or something. So I got to get some dinner. I got to get set up for that. And, hey, as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on the Revolution. Wait, what's this? Was that always been there? This little... Is that just separate the 2 phases at home? Maybe that's always been there and I never noticed it. Anyway, sorry. Bye.